Some good news to start off our show this week. Lawmakers in Florida have approved a bill that would limit abortion at 15 weeks. Florida's bill has some exceptions, including if the mother's life and safety are at risk. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says he will sign the bill into law. This comes in anticipation of the U.S. Supreme Court's decision in the Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization case, in which the Supreme Court is considering Mississippi's 15-week limit on abortion and could potentially move to overturn Roe versus Wade. Ahead of the vote in Florida, the White House held a roundtable discussion with top pro-abortion groups. President Biden has called the Florida bill dangerous, and Vice President Kamala Harris put out a statement calling it extreme. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled in favor of Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron, allowing him to defend a pro-life state law. Kentucky House Bill 454 would ban live dismemberment abortions and prevent unborn babies from experiencing pain during the horrific procedure. The bill passed in the General Assembly with bipartisan support in 2018. It was then challenged in court. An extensive legal battle led to the Supreme Court's intervention last year. The question at hand in this case was not on the specifics of the law, but whether or not Attorney General Cameron has standing to defend the law in his role as the state's Attorney General. The Supreme Court has upheld Cameron's right to do just that in their recent decision. And joining us now via Zoom is Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron. Attorney General, thanks for being with us. Can you share with us the details of the Supreme Court's recent ruling and what it means to you that you'll be able to continue defending this important law?
Well, Prudence, thanks for having me on. As you and most of your viewers know, we went to the Supreme Court asking them to allow us to defend a bill here or a law here in Kentucky that bans live dismemberment abortions. Of course, we had to go to the Supreme Court after a Court of Appeals panel, Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals panel, said that we could not intervene in the case to defend the law. Of course, the step to intervene in the case came about after our current governor decided that he essentially washed his hands of the case and didn't want to continue defending the ban on live dismemberment abortions after we got a disfavorable or unfavorable ruling at the panel level at the Court of Appeals. So we are excited about the 8-1 decision from the Supreme Court that now allows us to go back into the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals and essentially ask for a rehearing or reconsideration of the decision, the unfavorable decision by that panel. So I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, an 8-1 decision is something of a feather in the cap in terms of the folks, the level of talent that we have in this office to be able to go to United States Supreme Court. Matt Kuhn, our Solicitor General, did a wonderful job of articulating our position and advocating for our ability to continue defending this law, and look forward to doing that now that we have the right and ability to do so.
That's wonderful. And can you just explain to us what the role of an attorney general is? What was the abortion lobby's reasoning when they brought this question to the court as to your standing in the case?
Well, they said that it was too late for us to be involved in the case, which our legislature, as many legislatures across the country, have designed this office to be what I like to refer to as a fail-safe in defending the laws of the Commonwealth. And when our governor decided to, again, wash his hands of this law and not continue pursuing defense of it, we said that's not right. And we want to make sure that we stand up for the values of Kentuckians who happen to think very highly of and a lot of the responsibility to look out for those that are in the womb. So we tried to take up the defense of this law. We're turned down at the Sixth Circuit, but we got that ship righted at the United States Supreme Court. Again, AGs all across this country stand up for the rule of law, and it's our responsibility to be a fail-safe and defend laws. I'm particularly proud personally of being able to continue to stand up for a pro-life law like the one that was passed here in Kentucky.
Yes, and speaking of the SCOTUS case, Justice Sonia Sotomayor was the only one who dissented from the majority. As you mentioned, it was an 8-1 decision. Does that surprise you?
You know, look, I was just elated that we got 8 on our side. I think this speaks volumes about the ability to continue defense of this pro-life law that we have here in Kentucky that bans live dismemberment abortions. It's unfortunate that we couldn't get all 9, but I think she comes to the court with a set of principles and values that are different from a lot of the other justices that ultimately decided to come to our side on this issue. And I look forward again to having an opportunity to continue defending this law at the Sixth Circuit.
Yes, I think you're right about that. I mean, this is the justice who's referred to fetal pain as fringe science. Attorney General, tell us how you're feeling about the Dobbs case. Do you think this pro-life victory for Kentucky indicates that the justices could rule in favor of overturning Roe versus Wade?
Well, look, I'm optimistic. I think Roe's days are numbered, and whether it's this Dobbs decision or as we see the science catching up and allowing folks to hear a heartbeat much earlier in the term of pregnancy, there's a movement afoot in this country, and I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be of the pro-life movement here in Kentucky, and the one that's larger in terms of its scope, that's again running through the veins of this great country. And I'm hopeful that we'll get a good decision in the Dobbs case that'll allow Mississippi to continue moving forward with their law, but will also open the door for other states to make similar laws that, again, look after and protect the lives of the unborn.
Well, congratulations to you again, Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron. Thank you.
Thank you, Prudence.